Beautiful people, today I'm back to do another adding too many ingredients into slime. This is inspired by the beautiful Talisa Tossell. You guys loved the first one I did like this and have been asking for more, so here we go. If you love slime, please make sure to click that subscribe button for new videos 3 to 4 times a week. Let's get started. So for this first one, I thought it'd be fun to add too many marshmallow foam beads. I've done regular foam beads, but I absolutely love marshmallow slimes. Like, this texture right here is my absolute favorite. The bubble pops are incredible, so I was like, what would happen if I added a ton? So I had this big box full of them, so I just started to add it into my slime, and I'm just adding a little bit at a time so you guys could like watch the process. And right here at this point, it's like a really fun texture. It's a lot more than I would normally use, but it's so crunchy. I couldn't just leave it there though, although that was super satisfying. I decided to keep on adding more and more, and eventually it honestly just wouldn't stick together. It almost reminded me of like chewed up, dirty bubblegum, because it was literally just falling apart like this. So I would stop at the previous stage for some super satisfying bubble pops. On to the next slime, I'm going to be adding in some fake sprinkles into this beautiful hollow slime. So first I'm adding in these like rainbow sprinkles, then I have this other type. I have so many different kinds, and fake sprinkles are like my favorite thing ever to add into slime. So I decided to just add in a whole bunch of them and just start combining them together. I thought this was super satisfying as well, and so pretty to mix together. Like, I just wanted to mix it in slow motion because I was just like in awe of all the colors, and it was really fun to mix. As I mixed this in, it definitely made the slime like a lot thicker and more dense. This is very similar to what happened when I added tons of glitter in my last video. So adding in a ton of sprinkles just makes it like really thick and not quite as stretchy, and a little bit on the hard side just with the texture, but I think the color is really cool, and I loved that this clear slime already had some glitter in it, so it made it even more pretty and more fun. Next, I'm going to be adding too much instant snow into a cloud slime. So this was a little bit kind of old cloud slime. It was getting a little bit too wet, and it still had a little bit of a drizzle, but it definitely needed to be fluffed up some. So I added some water to my instant snow and went ahead and added it into the slime. So I'm just combining it right now, and this first step will get it to like the perfect cloud slime texture, super fluffy, and a great drizzle. For some reason, this instant snow was taking forever to like combine into the slime. Like, it has to sit for a while, so you'll see like a ton of white specks in it, especially as I add more into it. So right here, it was a really nice texture, but of course I had to keep going and keep on adding more. So that's what I did. I added a little bit of dry instant snow, and then I added in some more wet instant snow. And this one, I was really shocked at the final results. So as I kept mixing it together, it did get fluffy. So right at this point is where I would have stopped for a decent cloud slime. But then, of course, I just started adding more and more and more. And this texture was so different than I was expecting. I figured that it would get really, really crumbly, which it did. But it almost turned into like a kinetic sand texture, which is kind of crazy. Like it had a really cool falling effect, and I don't know, it was just so satisfying to play with. Like I thought it'd be like dry and crumbly, but it reminded me quite a bit of kinetic sand actually. And yes, it was really, really messy, but like playing with it on a table like I was here, it was so satisfying. Next, I'm going to be adding in 2 mini Pom Poms into this really pretty silvery clear slime. So I just started off with a few to make it a really nice normal texture to see how it would be, and this was so much fun. I think this one might be my favorite out of all of them. If not, the next one that I'm going to be showing you guys just might be my favorite. But the bubble pops on this were incredible. It was such an amazing texture, and regardless of how many Pom Poms I added into it, it just almost got better and better. So I really, really loved this one a lot. Let me know if you guys like Pom Pom slimes in the comments down below, and maybe I'll list one in my shop coming soon. But I just kept adding more and more and more, and I loved that you could kind of see the color through the slime, yet it still had the pretty like silvery sheen to it. And oh my gosh, you guys, I just kept adding more and more and more, and it made it so fun to like shape the slime, and even just stretching it made so many bubble pops. I thought this was so satisfying. So as you'll see throughout the rest of this clip, I'm just adding in more and more Pom Poms. Like this slime just let me keep adding more without getting hard or like not stretchy. It was just really, really so much fun. Now the last one for this video, I'm using this beautiful slime from OG Slimes that I showed you guys in my last little review video, and I decided to add 2 mini jelly cubes into it because I thought this would be like a beautiful slime. Just this base and the jelly cubes I thought would be a really nice texture, and it totally was. This was like one of my favorites. I can't tell if I like this one more or the previous one. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below which one you thought was the best, but this one was just like the last one. It was so incredibly satisfying with the bubble pops, and it was just so beautiful. So here's how I would have made it if it was just a normal jelly cube. So I wanted to show you guys some ASMR with that. So let me know how much you guys love jelly cubes, because I'm thinking about putting another one in stock. I always have my strawberry one in stock, but I might do another one soon because I was so inspired by this. So I just kept adding more and more jelly cubes, and it started to get so crunchy. Now the bubble pops were amazing the more I added, and it was so crunchy as they started to like dissolve into the slime. However, of course, when I added a ton, it wasn't very stretchy. As you can imagine, it became just so many jelly cubes, but it was still so satisfying. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, you're part of my hashtag JellyCube squad. Leave that in the comments down below so I know that you made it to the very end. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!